Hi, my name is Grant and this is my 2001 Corolla.
What have we done to it, brother?
Pretty much nothing, man.
That's brothers on a budget.
There's brothers on a budget. I came from a job where I was pretty much, had my own work car, so I didn't need my own daily. I had a Yamaha R1 for the weekends, and pretty much after I left that job, sold the bike, bought a car because I didn't want to ride every day. Found this little beauty for $2.5 grand. And I think within the first 2 weeks of owning it, almost every single day that I had it, there was something new to do to it, whether it was chrome dress rings or white walls or $300 coilovers off eBay, LEDs, in the headlights, what else, LEDs in the interior lights, just anything just to make it different. And then of course I had to go back to my, late 90s roots and get some subs in there.
Just about to ask you about that.
You can't have a Corolla slammed on white walls without two subs in the boot.
It reminds me of correct me if I'm wrong, but 99, 2000 auto salon days.
It does have like a little bit of that nostalgia sort of thing to it. That's the kind of ring that I was going for with the car, man. Because
I missed. There's a few painted parts under the bonnet.
Yeah.
Did some show card.
And then I've just put the mirrored glass on the floor just so you can see the chassis work, which was done by Toyota back in 2001. So yeah, it's a bit of a nostalgia build from the old days, when people had white walls and chrome dress strings on their steelies and that sort of thing. I just thought it'd be a bit funny, I didn't do it to do anything serious. I just thought it'd be a fun little cruiser. At the same time, it's reliable because it's Toyota. It's going to get me to work and home when I need it to.
That's a good point. And to some degree, at one point of time, these probably wouldn't have been a head turner, but now the way you've got it, particularly with the white walls and the dress rims, it's age. You don't see too many of them anymore. So it is starting to become one of those.
Like considering its age and what type of car it is, it actually doesn't have many dents on it at all, to be honest. There's a few age marks off the bonnet and a couple of little nicks and scratches off the rear bar, but other than that, man, it's pretty clean. No hail damage or anything like that.
Would you buy it off like an old lady one owner?
No, I bought it off a young guy who was a mechanic at Toyota actually, and he bought it off the original owner who was an old lady who bought it at Hornsby Toyota. So I would have loved to have met her because, women that drive manual, that's just awesome. Especially old ladies that still they want to stay to that old, the manual, you know what I mean? It's so cool. But yeah, everything else, everything's been done on a budget, man. The exhaust.
Sorry to interrupt you, what size are those wheels and tyres then?
So the wheels are 15 inch.
Yeah. And they're just the factory wheels on it? Or
no, so these are actually off a Mazda 2.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So they're 15 inch Mazda 2.
Builds on a budget, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, man. I picked these up at a wrecker, or I think it was quite some time ago. I bought these for the Starlet, just as a runaround wheel when I had the hubcaps on there. And they were just sitting on the Starlet, so I literally took them off the Starlet, put it on this. But these pretty much came off a car that went from a dealer to a tyre shop for a fresh set of wheels, as a wheel and tyre package deal.
Yeah, so they're brand new.
And they were brand new. They're everyone.
What are they, 19550s?
19550 15s. Yeah.
Looks good.
So the wheels are actually really clean for steel wheels. I know it sounds kind of poxy to say that steel wheels are clean.
But it's true,
but and I thought, and then Savage Custom and White Walls did the white walls.
Oh yeah, Savage,
Yeah.
Troy. Yeah,
Troy down at Savage, yeah, man.
Yeah.
And
shout out to Savage Customs.
yeah,
if you
man,
know White
Savage
Walls.
Customs, White Walls.
Hit 'em up. Nothing but
really
love,
good job,
Troy
man.
Savage.
You know, and I thought you can't have one without the other. So you can't have white walls without the chrome dress rings. You got to have, you know.
It's a complete package, but they do look massive, like, because of it.
Yeah, well, it kind of makes them look bigger than they are.
Compared to, yeah, we'll do another feature on that, but it's kind of got a partner in crime, this one. And that one's got wheels that look like they're about 12-inch. You'll see what I mean when that comes up in a feature.
Yeah.
MK's right?
MK's car, yeah. That's an awesome little car. We actually
That's awesome.
Yeah, we actually both bought both the same car, A112R sedans, right at the same time, within a week of each other for the same price. Only difference is auto. But yeah, we were both kind of just looking for dailies at the same time. We both found the two most perfect cars out there, really. The exhaust is pretty much just cut and welded off a straight pipe that I had set up for the Starlet as well. Jeremy at Offset Image Fabrication,
yep.
Another guy great with exhaust and custom intercooler piping and stuff like that. Welded that on for $90, man.
Nice.
It was
he does quality work for his prices too.
Yeah, man. Like,
he's not there to rip you, he's just there to make things happen.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest reasons why he's so good is he doesn't have many overheads because he works out of his location. That's where he is. He just he can afford to do a better price, and his work is phenomenal, man. Like, it's great. Window tint, got to give a shout out to Custom Kid for that, because we're actually really good mates.
Custom Kid. That's
David Jasper.
Yeah. He's the best with wraps and tints and stuff.
Man, window tints you can't go past. I actually felt really bad for him because this had window tint on it from 2001, and it was peeling and bubbling, and me and him did it together at his shop. It took about 3 hours, and it cost me some nasi goreng. That's pretty much. I pretty much paid with Thai food.
Oh, Dave, love it.
I've known Dave for quite some time now, man, and I wouldn't trust anyone else.
Yeah, he's good with it.
And it's great. It's been awesome since.
Hear the hoons in the local car park. Get out of here, you hoons.
Hit for Dave.
Oh, bro, you've talked a lot about the car, but how about we fucking pop the bonnet and show you what's under this thing?
Let's do it.
This is where all the magic happens.
We're gonna do that. So, the big reason I went coilovers, I originally I was either gonna leave it or cut the springs to be extremely budget.
So you know the Max Kemba.
Yeah, the Max Kemba, you know.
You can move them there and go even more.
I could. I actually had probably about 3.5 degrees and then camber in it, but it just looked weird.
It's just stupid.
It is weird.
Let me just clear this up. I don't condone too much negative camber.
Yeah.
You only need as much camber that you need to drive properly. Okay. Yeah. All this devil camber stuff.
I've set it up.
I'm out of that. Count me out.
1.5 degrees on the left front, 1 degree on the right front. That's all you need. A little bit of toe out for the way I drive.
That's good. Gives you
Remember that if your car is camber adjustable, more camber on the left side because of roundabouts in Australia.
True.
You will chop the outside of your tyre. But yeah, so what actually happened was when I put the subs in there, it sagged in the back.
Yep.
So it ended up looking a little bit like towing the invisible caravan. So I was at my mate's workshop.
Sorry, but Arabs love that look. Libs love it. Plans for this baby?
I mean, look, it's a bit of a stretch at the moment, but I'm thinking if I can either get somewhere that I can rent a shop and have space to put an engine and all that sort of thing, I'll probably pick up another 7A FE engine off the wreckers for a couple $100 and then just slowly strip it apart, pistons, conrods, all that sort of thing, and
sound like a perfect candidate for brothers on a budget.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, look, if we go into the engine side of things, it's going to be off budget.
Alright, no, we can't deal with that.
So, unfortunately, I think we're going to have to go brothers on no budget.
We're going to have to cut ties. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, man. I know it's a competition, but
Yeah.
Hey, no, what in the meantime, we're brothers on a budget.
This man thinks we're in the car. Right?
No worries, man.
Champion. This is Brothers on a Budget, and these are your budget builds. If you'd like us to feature your ride, just email us at brothersonabudgettv@gmail.com. What's going on with the Starlet?
The Starlet is unfortunately sitting under a car cover at the moment. It's sad days. Sad days.
Can't look at you anymore, bro.
No, I'm sorry.
Just look at the ground.
Nah, but
So tell us, what's your future plans with the Corolla?
I don't know, wait.